Hello everyone. Today we learn about relation between group velocity and phase velocity. Without wasting any time, let's begin.
Phase velocity. The phase velocity of a wave is the rate at which the phase of wave propagate in space. This is velocity at which the pace of any one frequency component of the wave travels the phase. Velocity of equal to Vp is equal to omega by k, where omega is the angular frequency and k is the wave number. In this short animation you will see the red and green dots. The red dot is representing the phase velocity, while the green dot is representing the group velocity. The phase velocity is the velocity of a single phase of them. uh, Derivations of phase velocity. This is a very equation according to very question. This where y is equal to n sin kx minus omega t, where this is the a is the amplitude and kx minus omega t is the phase. Now taking this term equal to 0 and then solving, we will get kx is equal to omega t, transferring this minus omega t from the left hand side to the right hand side. The minus omega t will become plus omega t. Now dividing both side by kt, we will get x by t is equal to omega by k, and finally vp is equal to omega by k, and this equation represent the phase velocity. Now what is the group velocity? A group velocity of a wave is the velocity with which is the overall shape of a wave's amplitude known as the modulations or envelope of the wave propagates through space. Mathematically, velocity can be written as r is equal to d omega by dt. Remember, the phase velocity was Vp is equal to omega by k, but here this group velocity is in differential term d omega by dt. Differentiating angular frequency with respect to wave number, the group velocity is equal to phase velocity. The refractive index is constant, and we know according to the definition of refractive index, refractive index is the ratio between the speed of light c and the phase velocity vp. Phase velocity vp, which is n is equal to c by vp. Solving this equation for pes velocity, vp will become equal to c by, and c is the speed of light and n is the refractive index. And according to the definition of phase velocity, the phase velocity is equal to omega by k. Comparing these two equations, we will get omega by k is equal to c by n. Solving for omega, you will get omega is equal to ck by now differentiating this term with respect to k. We will get t omega by dk is equal to c into d by dk into k and power minus 1. This c is the speed of light, and the speed of light is constant, so we do not need to differentiate. The c will we will only deal with the kn11n using the product rule. We will get d omega by dk is equal to c1 over n. Taking differential of care with care will be left with 1, so we do not need to write that. We will get 1 minus k into 1 over n square into dn by dk. Further simplifying this equation, we will multiply this c with the drum. We will get t omega by dk is equal to c by n minus ck by n square d and d by dt. Now from this equation, this term c by n is equal to the as velocity. Here as velocity is equal to c by n, so the group velocity Vg is equal to d omega by dk is equal to pes velocity minus speed of light. Well number divided by refractive index square dn by dt. Now here if this dn by dk term is equal to 0, the group velocity will be equal to the phase velocity. When this whole term becomes 0, then t omega by dk will be equal to Vp. It means that the group velocity will be equal to path velocity if the refractive index is constant. From this equation, these equations further clarified that the group velocity is less than the PS velocity. Here from this equation you see the group velocity is equal to PS velocity minus Ck by n square d plus d by dk, minus in this whole term. So the whole term, so the group velocity can never surpass the speed of light, but phase velocity can surface the speed of light. But actually we need the group velocity to transfer the information from one place to another. That's why speed of light is a constant.